All right, boys, welcome to week 12. We are already halfway through the freaking summer. That's crazy. I'm your host today. I'm the fill-in host, Wyatt. Braun's out gallivanting around Europe, so for the next couple weeks, you're gonna get me in my ugly mug. But the good news is I can usually go through these a lot quicker than Braun, so these podcasts are gonna be snippity snap. Okay, let's get into it. Here's a little bit of housekeeping. Midsummer interviews. So this is just a reminder, mostly for your managers, but these are super important. The middle of the summer right now, I call it fire season. This is where fires are happening all over because it's dry and it's easy for fires to get started, right? So these fires start where reps start to think, oh my gosh, I've only done this for half of the summer. How on earth am I gonna do this for another half of the summer? And they start to panic a little bit. It's okay, this is normal, especially if you haven't been through a summer or two already. You haven't realized that there is a second wind that comes. But these midsummer interviews are super crucial for you to be able to sit down with your manager, analyze your goals, talk through what's working, what's not working, where you need help, and for your managers to be able to help you. Sometimes you think that they can tell, but they can't. So if you haven't had a midsummer interview scheduled, please take the time to bother your manager to do it. You managers, if you don't already have these midsummer interviews planned out, here's your reminder to get in there and just kind of make sure that we're all on the same page. Pro Score Tracker, we'll be showing this every week, but this is for us to be able to do a couple of things. Mostly importantly, you want to be able to hit your metrics so that you can go to Maui. There's going to be a slide later on that will show us who's hit it already, and there's not a lot of names on it, and it's because of the Pro Tracker. A lot of you guys have hit the FP metric, but we also need to be able to hit the Pro Score as well. So here's your update thus far, and we'll keep this updated every week. For those of you guys that love charity, which should be all of you because you're also giving, we can earn 5 points per rep by doing service in your communities. If you want to schedule that, if you want to submit a request form, there's the QR code down at the bottom. Also a reminder for Vivint Gives Back, we've got a 10 point for attending the Impact trip. Please don't go on this Impact trip because you want 10 Pro Score points. These are super impactful. I remember my very first summer, rookie year, we went to Peru. And after all of the years and all of the trips and all the things I've experienced at Vivint, I still think back to that trip as one of my most fond memories. So if you guys haven't donated accounts, there's still time. And then obviously those impact, those pro points will be a nice little bonus too. Okay, comps and incentives. There's a few of them. So we had the 4th of July incentive that ran over the weekend. Freedom 250 tee and hat or a Yeti cooler bag if a sophomore and a rookie did 9 FP plus over the weekend. Vet did 11 FP plus. We did have one winner, Mr. Brandon Bose. He got the Yeti cooler bag and the tee, and I believe the hat too. But shout out to you other 9 reps that got the tee and the hat. We had Antonio, Faraz, Mahir, William, Lucius, Adam, Z, Josh, and Brandon all got the 4th of July tee and hat. So wear that one with pride. Reminder of all the Paragon prizes. We're kind of in the thick of this competition right now, so start looking at the prizes that are up ahead on the next round and go get them. Here's also a reminder of the dates for the Paragon. So we're gonna run this thing all the way through the end of July. In the Paragon right now, we have quite a few teams still in it. Greensboro A sitting in the winner's bracket of the Sweet 16, looking to advance into the final 8. We also have in the winner's bracket Mobile A. So if both of these teams win their next 2 matches, they'll probably be going head to head. That'll be fun to watch. In the loser's bracket, we still have Jackson A. We also have Greensboro B, and we have Tallahassee B, as well as Jackson B, all staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, and don't want to forget about Savannah C, also hanging on for dear life in the loser's bracket, but you can still do it. All of you guys still have a chance. Okay, winner's circle, again, beat your first half, started June 22nd, runs through August 30th. So just a reminder here, you do not get to earn it during extended. August 30th is the cutoff for that, but rookies sell 20, sophomores sell 30, vets sell 50. Unless your first half was more than that, then of course you just got to beat that number. But I want to see all of you guys in Hawaii, and go get it if you haven't done it yet. Like I said earlier, these are the 3 people that have hit it. Plenty of you guys have sold enough of the FP. Now we're just waiting on the pro score to come in so that you guys can join us in Hawaii. If you want to donate accounts, just another reminder where the money goes. One account donated worth $500 is 200 meals to students. And you can fund additional projects in the homes of Panama. 3 donated accounts, or $1,500 worth of the commission, will go towards the impact trip. So you have the 3 donated accounts plus the cost of the flight per person attending this trip. All right, in the Viper, we are in the semifinals. We have Mobile ranked number 2 up against Myrtle Beach, who are favored to win as of right now. We have Savannah ranked number 3 in their bracket, 31 wins, up against Baton Rouge, and they are pretty evenly tied. And then we have Greensboro with 29 wins, ranked number 4, up against East Bay. They are the underdogs, but we love a good underdog story, boys. Just want to give a shout out to these 3 guys making the dream team. The dream team is no joke. It is something that is literally like you are the best of the best. So shout out to both Mahir and Faraz coming out of the Tallahassee office, and Brandon Bose coming out of the Jackson office. They are all representing in different teams. So Mahir's on the South team, Brandon's on the East team, and Faraz is on the West team. So the chances are pretty good that we're gonna have someone right here from our own senior region that's gonna be a dream team grand champion. Go support your team, and you guys that are on the dream team, make a name for yourself. Just so you know kind of where we're at as a company, Vivint Gives Back, we are 81% to our goal. So we're almost there. What's really cool though is Evolution as a division has actually finally hit and surpassed their goal at 102% of the goal. So don't go undonating your accounts now. The money is still going to a good place, but shout out to all of you guys that have donated as part of the Evolution division, leading out the company in donations. Well, I told you this would be fast, but this is a lot of housekeeping. So now I got to blast through this recognition. So let's jump into it. All right, starting off with the top 10 rookies. We had Sai coming in at number 10 with his best week. Lucius coming in at 9, 6.3, having his best week. Gavin coming in at number 8 with 6.7, having his best week. We had Nicholas coming in at number 7 with 6.7 FP plus, having his best week. We had Braden coming in at number 6 with 7 accounts, having his best week. This is crazy. All of you guys having your best week midsummer. Jury with 7 accounts coming in at number 5, having his best week. Max McKinnon is 7.3 coming in at number 4. He's been there before. Josh Haney coming in at number 3, 7.8. Also up here a lot. We have number 2, we have Adam coming 10 accounts, finally hitting double digits, having his best week. And our number 1 rookie, not only the best week, but the best week of his career, and one of the best weeks I've ever seen out of a rookie, with 20.1 accounts coming out of Jackson. I think he actually surveyed 21, but he got 20 installed. So that is insane. He's actually the top rep in the entire senior region, but by default becomes the top rookie. Nice job, Brandon. Top 10 sophomores last week. Here we go. All right, for sophomores, we have number 10, Matthew Mendoza with 4. Number 9, we had Daniel with 4 as well out of Tallahassee. Number 8, we had Skylar selling 5 accounts out of Mobile. Number 7, Mr. Gage Sweet with 5 accounts coming out of Greensboro. Number 6, Blake with 5 accounts out of Tallahassee. Number 5, we had Noah Boatwright with 5 accounts out of Savannah. Number 4, Jacob Young, 6 accounts out of Jackson. Number 3, Tanish Singaretti with 7 accounts out of Tallahassee. Number 2, Mr. Mustafa with 9 accounts out of Tallahassee. Just gonna point this out right now. Kind of a little bit of a call out to you sophomores. Nobody having their best week, and our rookie leaderboard looked stronger than our sophomore leaderboard. So you sophomores, this is your call out for the week. But our number 1 sophomore, this is no surprise, Faraz with 12 accounts, not his best week by any means, but leading out the sophomore class, staying as consistent as ever. Good work to you, Faraz. And our top 10 veterans last week. Michael Pearson, it's good to see you back up on here, brother. Having your best week of the year, 8 accounts. Number 9, Grant Hoagland, 8.6 out of Greensboro. Number 8, his big bro, Grayson Hoagland, 8.8 out of Greensboro. Number 7, William Poles, having his best week with 10 out of Savannah. Number 6, there you are, Smoody, having your best week of the summer, 10.5 out of Abilene. Number 5, Sanch with 11 out of Tallahassee. Number 4, we had Ben Sokensanj with 12 out of Jackson. Number 3, with 13 accounts out of Mobile, having his best week not only of the summer, but of his career, Mariah Green. Good work, Mariah. Number 2, Antonio Shaw with 15 out of Mobile, and our number 1 veteran was Mahir Malasetti, 16 accounts out of Tallahassee. Nice work. All right, now for our gold standard on Saturday, we had 2 people do 3 accounts. We have Gavin and Antonio. That is it. Nobody else did more than that. So let's see more names up here next week. Saturday production, we had Savannah with 16.4. And now let's get into the office rankings. Coming number at 6, we had Abilene with 50 accounts, 15 reps with a cell, and 4 rookies with a cell. Number 5, Mobile with 96. They're having their best week of the summer, knocking on the door of 100. 19 reps with the cell, 7 of them which were rookies. Number 4, Savannah breaking the 100 mark, having their best week of the summer, 106, 31 reps with the cell, 14 rookies with a cell. Number 3, Greensboro, 108 FP plus, 31 reps with the cell, and 16 of those were rookies. Number 2, we had Tallahassee, 112.3, 22 reps with the cell, 14 rookies with the cell. And our number 1 office, Jackson, 114.4 FP plus, 24 reps with the cell, and 14 rookies with the cell. Just going to go through the top 3 with rookie production, but we had Savannah with 43 FP plus coming from rookies, Tallahassee with 45, and Jackson with 66.7. So over half of their accounts coming from rookies. Nice work, Jackson. All right, Rent Club. We got 33 of you guys that have hit rent. These are the names that have already been on the list, but the new ones we're going to add. Jacob Young, Josiah Doris, Mac McInnes, and Caleb all have joined the Rent Club and are now living rent-free in the rest of your heads that haven't hit rent. 13 of you guys are on the 100 Club with our newest member, Mariah Green, having that big week to push you into the 100 Club. Let's see if we can get you into the 200 Club, Mariah. These are the guys that you are joining in the 100 Club. There's multiple pages of it. Crazy that we're only halfway through the summer and we have this many guys on the 100 list. But shout out to all of you guys that have already made it. All right, 2 of us are in the 150 Club. We got Sanch and we got Grayson. Good work to both of you guys. And 2 more members in the 200 Club. Mr. Faraz, welcome, and Mahir. Almost to the 300 Club. That's crazy. We're going to have to create that slide probably in the next week or 2. Area Director Production. So we had Mahir, Ben, Russ, William, and Grant all above 8 accounts. Good work to all of you guys. Nick Grant was in the caution zone. Almost made it with 7 accounts. And then the danger zone. We have Trent Wood, Brett Barber, and Lucas Duquette. I just got to say, those 3 names, that is 40 plus years of door-to-door experience combined in those 3 names. We got to get more accounts out of you 3 boys. Let's step it up. All right, here into our entities. Top 5 management groups last week. We had number 5. We had William Poles with 45.2 FP plus. Number 4, Nicholas Grant with 71.6 FP plus. Number 3, we had Grant Hoagland Management Group with 81.2 FP plus. Coming in at number 2, Mahir Malasetti, 112.3 FP plus, and just edging him out at the number 1 spot, 114.4 FP plus. Mr. Ben Sokensanj. Good work to you guys. Senior managements last week, we had Lucas Duquette with 335, Trent Wood with 157, and Nick Grant almost breaking 100 with his best week at 96.3. Wyatt Levine region did 431 FP plus, and the Braun Thewison senior region with 589.2. All right, now for our top 1%er MVP. You got to do it for Brandon. I know he's been the MVP once already, but when we have a rookie go do 20 accounts, if we don't recognize that as the MVP again, then I don't know what to tell you guys. His career best, his best week. He's 30 years old out of Fort Meade, Florida, out of the Jackson office. He's the number 1 rookie in the company last week, and he is number 9 in the entire company on the year. And he's got this great support system that you see pictured in the picture with him. So shout out to you, Brandon. Not much else to say other than you're the guy with the target on your back and everyone's chasing you, brother. Keep it up. All right, let's wrap it up with the top 1%er thought of the week. It's not so much a thought as it is maybe paying respects. But as many of you guys have heard, a dear friend of mine, I don't want to get emotional, but Eli Randall he was in the middle of a cell and he collapsed and they were never able to revive him. So been a tough week for the Vivint family, definitely for his family, of course, and for any of you guys that knew Eli, you knew his smile like lit up the room. That kid was the best energy, the best example of what we want out of a young growing leader, doing incredible things with Vivint and just touching all the lives of those that knew him and even guys that really didn't know him, I think have been touched by Eli's example. I know I've gotten some texts from some of you guys that didn't even know him, but his impact has been spread wide and far. So we just don't know when our time is. We don't really get unlimited days on this earth, and we have to just go capitalize. Whatever we have in front of us, we need to make it the best. You guys think that you have all this time in the world, and a lot of us probably do, but for those that don't take advantage of what's in front of them and don't live life to their fullest and don't give everything their all, how you do anything is how you do everything. And so I want this to be a reminder to you guys to take your opportunities in front of you serious, to reach out to those that you love, to, just life's precious and we need to cherish it. And sometimes we need people to come into our lives and give us a reminder and leave an impact like Eli did. So that's it for this week's podcast. Sorry if it went a little longer than I wanted it to be, but there was a lot of housekeeping. So next week maybe we'll rapid fire it even quicker. But until next time, peace out.